Good morning, everybody. It's a balmy 33 degrees this morning. Sun just coming up over the hill over there. So it's going to be a productive day here. I got quite a few things going on. Yesterday, didn't get much construction done, but progress was made on several fronts. And let me show you one of the biggest things that happened right here. So I got a call from my sawmill guy, and I had an order in for 25 4x4s, and he popped out 30 for me. So these are 4x4x12. Rough saw. Most 95% of it is yellow pine, so I do have 5 of them in there that are white pine, which will be fine. I'm sure we'll find a use for them. But these are all sitting here because of what I have down at cabin 3. So I want to show you what happened yesterday. So Sunday evening into early Monday morning, we got rain overnight. And as you know, the driveway right now, the circular driveway for the cabins, is just dirt, right? And right now it's primarily covered. You can see it behind me. This is all leaves and pine needles. So it was basically dust before the rain came, and then the rain came and turned it into a slick, nasty mess. So yesterday morning I got up. My intention was to run down, pick up some subfloor, and bring it back. Well, it was pretty sunny yesterday. I thought it was, things were drying out pretty well. And, well, I was wrong. So let me show you how this ended up. So down there is the entrance for coming off the highway here and coming up this way through the driveway. And you can see right here, multiple attempts on my part to try and get the Jeep pulling the trailer with probably a couple 100 pounds worth of stuff on it up the hill. I'm actually, as I'm looking back at it, surprised I really made it this far up the hill. But it did fine. And once it hit here, this area is slightly different right here because there's no tree cover. So this gets a lot of sun, and this was very dusty, thick, powdery, like baby powder type dust. So once that got wet, it was just slick as snot. So anyway, so this was about as far as I got it. So I had to unload and carry what I bought. So I ended up getting my 6 remaining 2x8s I needed for the roof, the rafters in the roof. So everything is set for cabin 1 for me to get the roof up, or at least the rafters. And then I got the subfloor. I needed subfloor panels to come up here and get on cabin 3. So this is what I'm going to be working on today. Subfloor is going in today, and then I can unload those 4x4s and I'll put them on the subfloor back here at cabin 3. So that's the plan. That's the plan right now for today. I won't have any problem getting the subfloor down. I do not have the wood for the front porch yet. He's working on that. But subfloor is the main thing because, I mean, it just takes a little bit of work with gluing it and all the screws that have to go in. So it'll be an event. So, all right, guys. It is cold out. Yeah, buddy. All right. Well, we're gonna head back up and get some gloves on. I gotta make a run to the trash can, to the dump. Drop off some stuff, and hopefully the sun will come up and start warming things up a little bit. All right, guys, we'll catch you after a while. All right, guys, we wrapping up here on what I would say is a pretty cold little Tuesday. I only got to about the mid-40s today, so I had my hoodie up all day just about. Managed to get the Jeep and the trailer up the hill here just behind me. I actually raked off the leaves and stuff to see if it would help give it any grip or anything, but I didn't have any problems today. It was a good 24 hours since it rained, so it dried out pretty well. So let me show you how things have stacked up here. So over here at cabin 3 now, worked most of the day here putting on the subfloor. So the subfloor is on and screwed and glued down. And then I also transferred all of those 4x4s off the back of the trailer. And they are now up on sticks here, kind of airing out. So it really is amazing if this, you know, mill sawn lumber there, this fresh stuff. You see this green stuff that's on it there? That is mold, actually, and it molds up very quickly. If now these were stacked fairly close together, next to each other on the trailer, and they were rained on while they were sitting over there at the mill, waiting for me to come pick them up. So with the fresh wood like that and water, and with little air movement because they were stacked next to each other, they will mold. So what I do, I spray them down with bleach a little bit, and it really kind of takes care of it. It really stops it in its tracks. But really the thing that has to happen, which is why I have them stickered out and separated here, they have to air dry. So as long as air can get through every side of these, they will dry out. The surface will dry. Wood dries about 1 inch per year, so it's, you know, I'm obviously not going to wait around for these to dry through, but with the air movement, we're supposed to have some decent wind here the next week or so. So that will certainly help dry off the surface of these 4x4s, and I won't really have to worry about it. So, but just catching it here before it gets kind of out of hand. Here's some more down here. See that? It's just kind of like a coloring to it. But, you know, the bleach takes care of it. It stops it, and the color will eventually come out. I mean, I'm not sure how we're going to, you know, manage the interior of the cabin yet with stain and paint or whatever happens. We're not there yet. Anyway, so that's where we're at. Cabin 1, I took off did a little bit of rearranging over there, and then I took off the tarp and stuff. Again, those 2x8s that are there, they're all stickered out, so they need air through them as well. So tomorrow, we're going to start cutting these 4x4s up. I'm going to start making some of the framing. So we'll see how that goes. Again, it's going to be another cold one tomorrow. So with it going to be cold tomorrow, you know, things just move a little slower. I move a little slower, and you know, it doesn't really affect anything I'm using or anything like that. But it's just one of those things. You got to come out here and get it, or somebody else will. So that's the plan. We're going to work towards that, and I'll be out here tomorrow making it happen. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you on the next one.